Two Fish Talks.
Hi everybody, welcome to Two Fish Talks. I'm Miss Brooke. Here's my good friend Ruff. We're here today to read with you on our Children's Daily One-Year Bible. Are you ready? Let's go. Fire in the Furnace, Daniel 3. King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon made a very tall gold statue. He sent messages to the most important officials throughout his kingdom. They were to come and worship the statue. After they arrived, a messenger gave the king's command. When the musicians begin to play, everyone must bow down and worship the king's statue, he said. Anyone who does not do this will be thrown into a furnace filled with a blazing fire. The musicians began to play, and the officials bowed down to worship the statue. But Daniel's 3 friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, would not do it. They would not worship anyone but God. Some officials complained to the king about this. The angry king commanded the 3 to be brought to him. Is it true that you will not do what I commanded? He asked. I'll give you another chance. If you don't bow down to my statue this time, I will throw you into a furnace filled with fire. We cannot worship the gold statue, they said. We are not afraid. If you throw us into a furnace, our God can save us. But even if he does not, we will not worship your gods. The king was furious now. He commanded his officers to heat the furnace 7 times hotter than usual. Then he had his strongest men tie up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and throw them into the furnace. The men who threw them into the fire died from the heat. Suddenly the king shouted, Look, we threw 3 men into the furnace, and now there are 4. They are walking around in the flames and not tied up. The 4th looks like a god. Then Nebuchadnezzar called for the men to come out of the furnace. The king and his advisers were amazed. The 3 men were not burned. Their clothes were not burned either. Praise to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the king shouted. I am making a new law. Any people who say bad things about the God of these men will be torn apart. Their houses will be torn down too. Then the king gave the 3 men a big promotion. They became very important men in the province of Babylon. Thanks so much for joining with us today as we read through our one-year children's Bible. We'll read more tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.